Hi guys, it's CupCakes with Katie. I'm here with my famous Uncle Doc Montgomery, who is super smart. I learned a lot about politics at a young age, watching my uncle and my mama strategize.
Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you, Miss Kaitlyn Peoples. That was a great introduction. And hello, guys. Hello. Like she said, I'm her uncle, Jamar Doc Montgomery, and I didn't know she thought I was smart. I didn't know that I was super smart and super famous. But I feel even more famous sitting next to future Congresswoman Miss Peoples. What's going on?
Good.
Good. Good. You got us cupcakes. This is the first interview that I've done that somebody's got me cupcakes, so thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So, what are we going to be talking about today? What you want to talk to me about?
We're going to talk about politics and how do you feel about the education of Louisiana?
Oh, okay. Politics and how do I feel about the education of Louisiana? Well, education is something that's very important. Very important. Would you agree? Yeah, I agree. Education is very, very important. And so people who are in kindergarten all the way up to people who are in college, it is very important that all those people are educated. And Louisiana currently is at the bottom of the list of education in America. And I think that's a bad thing. Being at like number 48 or 49 out of all 50 states, they're at the bottom. I don't think that's a good thing. We need to invest more money in education in Louisiana. That means that we need to have more Head Start programs, more pre-K programs, more after-school programs, and more importantly, we need to pay our teachers more. Our teachers are underpaid, they are overworked, and as much as we want to make sure that our teachers are credentialed, we make it difficult for people who are passionate about teaching to become teachers, and then we don't pay them what they're actually worth. So when we make sure that there's more, that the teachers get paid more, and that we have more programs for all the learners in school, Louisiana is going to be in a lot of trouble. So I think Louisiana needs to make education a priority. And the last thing is that education is not provided for in Louisiana's Constitution, and that's a problem. What that means is that there are other departments of the government that are funded, that have constitutional funding, but education is not constitutionally funded or not provided for constitutionally with funding. Did I answer your question? Okay, good. What else you got for me?
The kids need education programs and scripts.
Okay. They need education programs. What kind of programs do you think that they need? Because I've been out of school. Even though I got all this education, I've been out of school for a little bit. So what kind of programs? What kind of programs are you thinking that are needed?
They need like a good program.
Need good programs. Okay. What makes a good program?
For the education.
For their education? Okay. So would that mean programs that help them achieve what they want to be? So if they want to be lawyers or if they want to be engineers, being able to have programs for them. How early should that start? Should that start when they're in high school, or should that start when they're like in elementary, like when they're your age?
High school.
Why high school?
Elementary.
Elementary? I'm thinking elementary because what do you want to be?
I want to be a teacher and a congresswoman.
You want to be a teacher and a congresswoman. Okay, so now you're getting your practice for becoming a teacher and a congresswoman right now. So it would make sense that we start early. I think if we focused on educating the 8-year-olds, the 7-year-olds, the 5-year-olds, and the 4-year-olds early and helping them find what it is that they want to do early and in putting money towards programs for them, I think we'll be in good shape. I think we'll be in good shape. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see what other things do you have for me? I know you had a bunch of questions on your bunch of questions for me. Okay, let's get to them. Tell me what you got for me.
I got the how can we save our youth?
How can we save our youth? Oh man. We really gotta save our youth by one, empowering the kids, right? Empowering the children, but also giving parents the skills that they need to help raise their children. In Shreveport, there is a youth violence crisis. So there are a lot of youth who are committing a lot of crimes. We've seen it in the news, right? There are people who are 14, 13, 12, younger than you, right, that are committing crimes, and we look at them as bad people instead of looking at them as kids in bad situations. So in order to save our youth, we have to invest heavy in education. We have to invest heavy in after-school programs, because the kids get out of school and their parents might be working late, right? They may not be able to be with their parents at work. So we have to have after-school programs where a safe environment is created for them, where it's people who look like them, people who can relate to them, people who understand them, that are working with them. So one of the things that I think would be good to save our youth is we have to have more parents involved, more people who have the time, and people who make time for our children and for the youth. So many people grow up and they forget what it was like to be a kid. And when we remember what it was like to be a kid, we start to understand and are able to speak directly to the things that they're going through. But investing in better programs, after school programs, and making sure that we create an environment where there's more mentors and more people from the community involved in raising our children. Yeah, that's what I think. What other questions you got for me? You've been hitting me with some good questions. You've been making me think a lot. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I was so nervous when I came here first, because I was like, I'm getting ready to get interviewed by the future Congresswoman. And so I'm like, I got to make sure I had to get my shirt and everything. I put on a good shirt. So, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready for the next question.
Okay. So, how... That's all I have.
That's all you have? Okay, I got a question for you. When did you know, why do you want to be a congresswoman?
Because I can help people and save their life.
Help people and save their lives. Okay, that's a great reason to be a congresswoman. How long have you been in politics?
Since I was born.
Since you were born? Oh my goodness, you got a head start on everybody. Wait, okay, how old are you?
Next week is going to be my birthday.
Okay, wait, you're going to be 9 and you've been in politics all your life. Now I know you've been in politics because you were involved in my campaign in 2019. You were sitting at the head of the table, sitting there taking notes during my campaign. So I knew that you had been in politics for the last 4 years, but I did not know that you were involved in politics before that. Wow. When you become a congresswoman, you are going to be something fierce. Oh my goodness, you're going to save and change a lot of lives. I can't wait for you to be a congresswoman. I'm going to vote for you. I'm going to vote for you, and I'm going to donate to your campaign. Okay, so you want to be a congresswoman so that you can help people and save people's lives, what are the things that you're going to focus on?
Education, healthcare, housing.
Education, healthcare, and housing. Okay. What about education? What about healthcare? And what about housing?
Well, housing is like it's easy stuff to do.
It's easy stuff to do. You know, it's crazy because they have all these vacant houses that could be used, but we don't put the homeless people. We don't create places for homeless people. Or there's all these different places that could be fixed up and made nice places, but it's not being done. And so I think everyone needs to have access to safe, clean, and working housing. Because how are you going to learn if when you go to school and then you don't have a good place to do your homework? How are you going to learn? That's going to be difficult, wouldn't you think? Yeah. So education, healthcare, and housing. Have you ever been sick? And did you have good healthcare? You had good doctors? That's good. So do you think everybody should have a good doctor? Okay. Do you think everyone should have good teachers? Okay. And everybody should have a good house? Okay, so good doctors, good teachers, and good houses. Oh, I like that. Is that going to be your campaign slogan? Good teachers, good houses, and good doctors? I like that. Well, do you have any more questions for me? No, any more questions? Okay, I've been waiting to get into these cupcakes. Can we finally get into the cupcakes?
Yeah.
All right. Y'all see these cupcakes? You gotta show. Look, you got the sandals. You gotta turn the sandals around. You see that? I got a starfish, and she's got the sandals. Well, cheers.
Hi, I'm Kaitlyn Peoples, and this is CupCakes with Katty.